And welcome back this morning. Let's quickly go over that weather forecast. No rain to worry about today. Thank goodness it's going to be nice and sunny. Get out and enjoy. 66, 67 degrees out there already this morning. High temperatures around 88 today. And yes, full sunshine. Tomorrow, 20% chance of those showers with high temperatures around 90. It looks like Saturday we're up to about 40% chance of rain. So that looks like the biggest part of the rain the rest of the week. And let's talk about Ava, Mark Gibson's little granddaughter. Saturday, July 27th from 7 to 2 at the Morgan County Fairgrounds. They're going to have a car and truck cruise in. Go out there and help Miss Ava Bug. This, of course, is the second annual yard sale for a cure. 50-50 drawing. There's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of support out there. Get out there and help them if you can.
Morgan County Fairgrounds.
Yeah, it is. And JC.
This is CNN with
Gator.
Jamie Cooper.
Brought to you by the Coleman Dental Group.
All right, let's do a little bit of news here on a Thursday morning. News Courier, well, News Courier, they got it too, but Decatur Daily, Andrew Lackey scheduled to receive lethal injection for 2005 slaying coming up tonight at 6. Andrew Reed Lackey was moved from death row to a death chamber cell at Holman Correctional Prison at Atmore this week. At 6 p.m. today, Lackey will be injected with a 3-drug combination, and that will render him unconscious, and then hopefully he will die shortly after that. He was 22 at the time of his convicted in 2008 of stabbing 80-year-old World War veteran 70 times and shooting the victim with his own gun.
Wow.
So a guy like this deserves to be killed in a heartbeat. And News Courier front page this morning, Dr. Meeman arrested on fraud charges. That's like the family of the year. The Madison doctor, whose child was convicted of murdering a fellow middle school student in 2010, has been arrested for alleged Medicaid fraud and remain in jail in Madison County, who reappears in Montgomery County. Jumper injuries not life-threatening. Coleman man, 20 years old, was walking across the bridge over the Tennessee River yesterday. Passerbyers called the state troopers. Troopers up there talking to him. Then the guy just jumps over, not in the water, but up to the ground below. So they had to rescue him. Idiot. Yeah, he's real smart. Snarls traffic, though. Traffic was backed up over that way for a while. Don't forget to go by Lawler's there and eat every day if you get a chance, except on Sunday when they are closed. Speaking of traffic snarling, up down the road here in front of Walmart, they've got that right lane closed westbound, headed that way because they're working on the new entrance there for Herbs and More and many other businesses located right down the road, right next to Walmart, so don't forget that. Road work lined up for Morgan and Limestone County. I told you about us getting sidewalks yesterday down Forest and everything. Listen to Decatur Daily. Morgan County has been allotted almost $7 million, while Limestone County over $9.3 million for road work from federal and state funds released by Governor Bentley through the Alabama Transportation System. So that's good news. And this Tuesday, coming up next Tuesday, Mayor Ronnie Marks should be with us and he can update us on a lot of stuff going on. Piggly Wiggly is selling 44 stores, including the Athens Piggly Wiggly.
Really?
Yet yesterday I heard they were opening up a super Piggly Wiggly at Arab. Birmingham-based Bella Foods is selling its remaining 44 stores in 3 states as part of a bankruptcy case. The company owns and operates Piggly Wiggly on US 31 in Athens. Bella Foods has a store in Athens, in Alabama, Georgia, and Mississippi. The 44 stores up for sale are in addition to 13 stores the previous announced it would be selling to. They filed for Chapter 11. And the post office last year only lost $16 billion. So there's a good chance we're going to be losing mail service coming up here in a few years. Americans for generations have come to depend on door-to-door delivery. It's about as American as apple pie. But with the Postal Service facing billions of dollars in annual losses, delivery service could be phased out by 2022. It says here the Postal Service had a $16 billion loss last year. How do you lose $16 billion in 1 year?
How do you continue to stay open losing all that money?
All right. We'll talk a little politics right here. Found this morning on my iPad. They're already doing early polling of who will succeed next year with President Obama. Right now, and I've told y'all this before, Frank, Hillary Clinton has a commanding lead, and she would beat Chris Christie in a head-to-head presidential race if he's the Republican pick. Right now, Hillary Clinton for the Democrats has almost a 70% approval rating. Joe Biden's got 13.
Oh, surely Joe Biden has none.
Well, so, and then the Republicans, well, we don't have much to deal with right now. You got Chris Christie, Cuomo, Jeb Bush, but it says right now Hillary Clinton would defeat all of them handily if the election were to be held right now. And moving on, Weiner is running for mayor of New York and had another sexting scandal going on. So we'll talk about that right now. Let's go to talking about Weiner. His name, he has a Weiner name. I'll tell you what it is.
Beautiful.
Carlos Anger. Carlos Danger, not Anger. Carlos Danger. God help New York if he gets to be mayor. Mom of Weiner's sexting girlfriend, 23, blasted the politician as revealed he began sending her explicit messages after she emailed him criticizing him for the first sex scandal. There's a picture of her.
So she texts him
That she was criticizing him for the
so he sends her another sex
He sends her a lewd photograph of himself, and then they start, I guess, sexting back and forth. So
she busts him.
Huh?
So then she busts him.
And his wife is standing by. Well, it's busted his wiener. Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, what's up with this dude? And then I know y'all saw the picture of 70-year-old Geraldo Rivera taking a picture of him coming out of the shower.
Showing off his abs. Must
All
have
right,
been
USA Today's got a thing about sexting this morning. And it says sexting may be flirting or the new type of mating call.
Really?
That's right. Despite all the attention New York City's Mayor and Carlos Danger is getting, sending sexual text or images by cell phone is still uncommon among adults. About 15% of you adults out there who use cell phone owners say they've received a sexual suggested nude or nearly nude photo of someone they know on their phone. 3% say they have forwarded one.
Ooh.
Younger adults are more likely to engage in sending and forwarding that than adults 45 or older. Weiner admitted that he continued to send inappropriate sexual messages even after he was forced to resign. They define sexting as sending, receiving, or forwarding suggestive photos or videos using a cell phone.
Suggestive.
It's the new mating call.
Okay.
Frank, how'd y'all do it? How'd y'all do it back in your day? How'd you hook up with somebody?
Mouth to mouth.
Mouth to mouth.
Mouth to mouth.
All right,
That's
way
a
to go,
good
Frank. Well, didn't really need to know that, but thank you. Sales in
sharing,
June show
Frank.
signs of housing recovery. Americans snapped up new houses in June as the latest pace for years. A sign the housing market is strengthening. Sales of newly built homes rose over 8% last month. Hey, and don't forget, we'll be talking about Housing March. If you know someone in your neighborhood, or church, or friend, relative, whatever, that is underwater, meaning they owe more for their home than what it's worth. And there are well over 10,000 people in Madison, Limestone, Morgan County. Call McDonald and Associates. Avoid bankruptcy. Avoid foreclosure. All you got to do is give these folks a call at 325-1143, and they'll talk all about that. So, with that in mind, we'll take her. Oh, Lonnie and Bonnie will be with us tomorrow, entertaining us a little bit.
They have a special song to do.
Yeah, they're going to do Motorboat. Speaking of that, we'll be going to Danny Johnson here in just a little bit, but not right now. We'll take a break and be right back. Y'all hang on.